Hey, how are you? Yeah, we're down here on the ground at Champion Lake Centre. It's an awareness for men's mental health here in our local community. So as you can, we set up, we've got our photo booth and we've got all our gear here. And just a part of our resilient community strategy and building stronger and resilient communities. Peace.
Yan, kobra choga, mulich maman, ngan jerpin nun kan yining, ita alain nung abuja, ita boja, ngan yang ngara abuja, wajak mob boja too. To you good looking sailors and you're not so bad looking blokes as well. Thank you for allowing me to welcome you to this country. Ngan yang ngara, that means this is ours, yours and mine. Okay, that's what Armadale area is known as. They call it Gangangara, but the pronunciation of it is Nganyangara. Okay, that's the Nyunga thing. So. And I hope that everybody has a great day here, and when Nunaka Wart calling to Buja, Baladevakan calling Murich. When you all leave here today, may you all have a great journey to wherever you may be going, and a safe journey as well. What we're going to do here now is I'm going to get my two sticks and rub them together and get a fire going, so we can make it smoking. And what we're going to do is ask people just to walk through the smoke. So, and the smoke in our community, or in our Nyunga way, is used for the purpose of health and well-being, as well as spiritual well-being as well. So when we do this, I'm going to ask for the Wara Weirn, which is the bad spirits to Bulakanicha, leave here, and the Murich Weirn to Dutnyin. When we say Murich Weirn Dutnyin, that means we hope that the good spirits are going to stay here with us. So I'm going to light this up now. And the bush that I use when I do all my smoking ceremony, I actually use our native bush medicine and bush food plants. Okay, that's what I actually use. And I better not call this old, might be politically incorrect, but I don't give a shit. Black boy as well, you know. This, by the way, this guy here is one of the best bush medicines going. See how I rub my two sticks together?
I think you need some practice, mate.
Oh, I need a lot of practice.
As I say, there's 2 sticks of it, and that's by any chance. No, got fuel in them.
You know, once upon a long time ago, they reckoned old Nungas, when they was hunting, they'd walk through a fire, or walk not through the fire, but through the smoke. So when they did go out hunting, the kangaroos would smell the scent of smoke, and they'd think it was a bushfire. And when the kangaroos sat up to have a look around, then they were able to spear them.
We're local, we're Armadale, yeah. My family's here, my sons are here, I've got 3 sons. I'm a concerned father and just an artist to boot. I needed to figure out how I could change the situation for my 3 sons to grow up in, because I'm not impressed, and I don't want them to grow up in this mentality or cultural silence that we got, okay? So I created Art versus Depression. We launched last month. And basically what I can share with you is purely our message is resilience, people. Our message is embrace struggle, embrace adversity, bite down on it, take as much as you want out of it, yeah? But use it as teaching points to your people. You don't need funding for that. You don't need funding for that. My intention was not to change the world. My intention was to bring it back to what I can personally control in my life, and that's me. I got to look in the mirror. Make sure, go down into all this bullshit that I'm 40 plus years that I've gone through. I get to get right down in it, rip that shit apart, get into the heart of who I am, and then rebuild. Rebuild off that, yeah? And to me personally, what that meant for me was all this bullshit that I was out there teaching my sons to man up, don't cry, be a great footballer, all of this stuff that we produce, you know, that this world wants us to see. All of that's bullshit. It is. It's truly bullshit. And as fathers and as young men, all of you brothers and sisters, we need to change that. And all you have to do is to, do it yourself. You don't need funding. Do it in your own family unit. See, for me, I broke, people call it a breakdown. 2 years ago, I suffered depression. I was shocked. I've got military training, I'm an emergency response team captain, I've got all the tools to deal with it, but it still got me. It still got me, and it shocked me to, and if it can get me, then I know exactly it can get my 3 sons. So I needed to bite that, I need to change that for my sons. And that's what we're about. That's all we're about. We're local. We're Armadale born and bred, man. You see us around here. We've designed our little buddy. I'm driving through our community as we speak with our Resilient Friends Club campaign. So when you see us out and about, please get involved. The more of us speaking, the more brothers that are biting down and sharing that message, it's okay to ask for help. But we're not supposed to. When human people are community people, we're not supposed to carry the burden by ourselves. As a man, I'm supposed to tell my mum I'm struggling, my mother, my wife, Mum, I'm struggling with this. We need to have that conversation over tables. Yeah? Cool? Righto. What I will finish off with you, and I have to go back because it is who I am. Kia koutou mā te whānau, tēnei au e kōrero kia koutou, tū kaha, tū maia, tū manaki tia koutou katoa. Tēnā koutou, kia ora mai tātou katoa. E ki tia, manaki tia, awhina tia he. E ki tia, manaki tia, awhina tia te wero. My people sing, hiki tia is to uplift. Manaki tia is to take care of. Awhina tia is to help. Te wero, that's the challenge. No reira. Peace, keep safe, that's ABD, man, we're open.